warm-blooded. This is Dragonfly. Let's take her. So this one is a fighting type. This one's a like this one a lot. Oh, the magic one. Gotta get that big bus side. I'll make that maid girl. I don't think I can. Just... Okay. Confirm. Appearance. sister, she's the fisherman. Lightning and associated with the sun. Conjure Arcanist. Coming. See. Better become. Let's see here. I gotta use her to cook her tail. Serve me.
Here. Here. Feel.
My bosom up your ass. Educational place.
Here. Feel. Think.
That's not coffee, fuck going down. Just go burn in hell. Understand? Oh yeah, right, lass. Good night, man. You were mourning in your sleep as sweating buckets besides walling off the ship got your stomach gurgling as it doesn't seem like seasickness now. When I look at you, it'll be the ether then I reckon. Some are sensitive to the stuff and others see and ain't too far from Philbar now, which is chock full of ether teas. No need to fret though, you'll soon get used to it. Might as well have been booming seasickness ship leaping around like a demented chocobo today. Working on my head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Lisma Lomessa still a fair way off, in case you're wondering, seeing as you're weak. How about you keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't much care for compensation. See? Ironburn Brennan is the name, and telling me trade. Oh, smell that salty sea breeze. Not at last, judging by your usual garment, I say you are one of the new adventures. Am I warm? Do it, going wherever the wind blows. Seek fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. And this is kind of not the same things. What was it that perspective? In power. I'm gonna block this. It's the same things I read in the other one characters. Do do do. Ah. Ships off the starboard now. Pirate's color. Pirates, bloody hell. Hey you, no sense, get below. What in the world's coming to? Pirates firing or on a ship flying? Low Lamson's colors. Bastard either have a buttload of balls or bugger all for brains. You can rest easy, friends. We've made it out of cannon range, and no buccaneer bark will catch this slightly temptress once the wind's in her sail. That was the two bleeding clothes. Glad one of us kept her head on her shoulder. I reckon I'd mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have us a look, shall we? Do 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 do. By the by, is this your first trip to Lusimia? Yeah. It is. Well then, this journey literally tells you that it's an ounce of Lusimia prides itself on being Israel's foremost naval power. Too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral the village influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. Never guessed she was once a rum-swollen buccaneer herself. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change, and even with a town full of liberty-loving ruffians, can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she got to deal with, like them pirates who took a fancy to us just. And if they weren't bad enough, I heard the Hajjan are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. There were those sea-dwelling beastmen locals call fishbacks, cause you didn't know. At long last, land a ho. Behold, Lemsa Lu Mensa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of them. The gods of navigation.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Lotamo Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa. To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane.
Lim Lane.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Very pretty. And here where we part last. I'm off to the market to deliver me wares, then it's on the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by the way. Thanks for sending me Ursa earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. The same thing as other guy said. Same guy, I think.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on her life's voyage, till sea swallows all.
Good. Hey, you there. Yeah, I mean you. This is my district and I make it my business to know all the scum that washed up in it. An adventure flesh up the boat, is it? Well then. One of these Lomin's finest to set you on the right path. Hope up to it, lass. I haven't got all day. Do 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 do. Let me see here. That's great. We got this all. Do, 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 do. I won't be able to look at it. Configuration, window. Sundry. To be recognized as a venture in the city-state of Limsa, you must first register yourself with the venture guild. Now that I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventures are required to register. I know. Yes, we up there. Talk to them. Yeah. Look at the limbs on those. If you have mind to visit the drowning wrench, Charles left. Waiting to your last. But you ain't here for a drink, are you? You come with a mind to try your invention. Reckon will you find no source of work in Limsa? Name is Badaran and close obstacle. I don't need to reply. I'm gonna skip this because I don't really need to. Because I don't really need to read this. Same thing as the first one. Basically just different location. Where you venturing? Right then, let's get start you off nice and easy. 3 tasks. Well, it'll be that's fine. It'll be the crystal. It'll be the crystal and the merchant and my guy. What do you want? Information that might be interesting of you. Oh, would you look like there's a shiny adventure? Listen close. I got some information that might help you on the map here. Finds through a bulwark coffee. Oh, not on ground. A bunch of herbs just scattered about. Underground. Now I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might be in the black market or known as stream flowers. Limsa is a busy port and not all the merchants that blow across the strait are above board. You know what I mean, how the plants end up in this unmass, who knows, must have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is that you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speaking to Sakaneri and she'll get you down to the first floor, then all you have to do is pick up the herbs, ask them to I love the scuff of the ocean octant being the worthy captain. He knows a thing or two about such shady bits. Okay. One of six. seeks service of Amariah. Excuse me, miss, but might you have a moment or two to spare? Being attached to enjoys being close to the tap to press on to deliver to the adult full sister of Eldritch. I would be surprised if you hadn't heard of them. Just prefer not to advertise your presence here. Themselves or themselves. They do, however, provide a rather unique service of which Willow Consortium has recently been a beneficiary. I would have you deliver this package to their doorman, Golden Word, along with other profuse gratitude. Thank you. So I am. You have some herbs you wish me to examine. As I suspect, these are the highly illegal bloom known as dream flowers. They are the ingredients in the creation of stone mousse, the substance worth fragrance and said to blow the flir's mind into sleep of death. G-Man could not resist the gesture. These herbs are not more than althite lavender, a common enough export for limb-cell or limbs. In fact, these probably spilled from crates loading onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with the abyss. But don't worry, not to worry. You learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Captain Trade, Ship Orion has some information. Yes, adventure. By the way, thanks for delivering me X-Scout Lavender. I have a nugget of information that may prove useful to you. You see, I was recently approached by an unkept seafarer, which is not, I admit, particularly unusual for a man in my profession. What was unusual was that he offered a generous sum of gil to be introduced to any adventure I might know. In my experience, sailors are not known to carry such a wealth of coin about their person, especially with the L's house of Limsa or Limsa so close at hand. Having have not been uncommon. These past moons, I suggest you take this information to speak with Gal Zero, the guard who stands at the entrance to East Hogger's Alley. It never hurts to show a spirit of cooperation to the authorities, last. Another novice venture. Hey, Brandon has sent more than a few. Your kindest way of late. Same as the other one. Merchant 6 appears to be some distress. Sorgi. Phoenix is nature's godly and craftsman tradesman. He makes busy deals with uplanders and he deliver a letter to a gate of Ilvan, but Sweet Six has shiver shakes. Uplander walks the gate of Melbourne for Sweet Six. Uplander delivers letter to Tax Lady Ihala. Okay. This is disturbing news. Your initiative is appreciated, adventurers. I'll have the captain place the Yellow Dragon on high alert. And while I have your ear, I need you to visit Old Bidby. I don't know how people can pronounce this shit. And tell her the same thing you told me. You'll find her a bit further down East Hawker's Alley. What I was freaking dealing with Fry, let's call him Fry. Fry is freaking dealings with adventure, so any warning you give her should soon spread through the city. Okay. A fine evening, you madam. Welcome to the most marketplace in the grand realm of Azor, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray browse the stall until your eyeballs attach from belonging the overabundance of unbelievable bargains, not as much as I would love to advocate you I'm calling up our merchant. I must send some cargo, but recently arrived at the docks. You got a gift from? Oh, my octant by the navigator. I must have it left it behind in the bench, along with a week's pay. It's several bills worth of intoxicated memory. You're drunk. I am most grateful. Back's gonna be same as the merchants. You miss Avenger, I have work for you. I will have you pose as a customer and survey the market current prices. Sir, surely I did not see you balk at so simple a task. All you need to do is strike up and listen to the top glance over their wares. There are 3 merchants that interest me: Iron Thunder, Boyo, Rome, and Shine Hill. Write down all you see on the price list and hand it over to the best thing in the West. Hawker's Alley, he shall reward you for your greeting, miss. May I introduce you in the service of a retainer? What's this? Some suspicious seafarer is on the prowl for gullible ventures. Possible subject in the recent kidnapping. You think, well, I'll be sure to pass on the warning to my customers. What with all the merchants traveling, milling through Hawker's alleys, kind of unsavory activities can often go unnoticed. In any case, I promise to keep the sharp lookout for anyone being accosted by strange-looking sailors. Let me look at your fucking wares. Well met, lass. Can you peeper over some beauties? At a spot rust I found every piece fresh from the borders of Null Cube and Null Mills. The tuning. Yoko welcomes strong customer. Yoko Rune loves his lovely trade. Yoko Rune good are goodly made. Okay. Gotta do something with these characters' names. A fine evening to you, miss. What can I interest you? You feel interested in most everything, don't you? Another one of those investigations. Well, I have nothing to hide. That is great. Then, Benzini, you're the one what made a list for us. Let's have have it. Nothing wrong with the mark as far as I can tell. You're off. Off time get hired selling stolen goods at a cutthroat prices, as that drives the number down right across Hacker's Alley. Thanks to these reports, though, we can tell at a glance what shady dealings are taking place. Good work, Les. Yeah. Where is Sweetnix with those important records? Without a proper document, I am afraid we shall have to expel him from the city. Why, these are Sweetnix records. Glad I am to see they were submitted in time. Honestly, you wouldn't think that Goblin would have lost his sphere our office, but now, every month he is so submitted. He is to submit these papers every month. Tiredness forces me to consider his removal. As long as one follow proper procedures, Limsa is quite welcoming of foreigner trade. Traders pray, come by. These words of Sweetnix, perhaps it will smoothing the proper goblin sphere. Soothing the poor goblin sphere. Of collect duties on important goods at relevant gates. We suspect all the goods that are imported into Limsa the Limsa and collecting duty as the law required. Some merchants, however, seek to evade these obligations, and we must chase them down. I'd be grateful if you can deliver these two ledgers, one to the main name Sun Hima, whom you will find at the Octant, and the other to a woman named Lat Isha, who works at Bismarck. Okay. Field representative. Welcome to the Arcanist Guild. It is there that we develop the fine field, research the field of Arcanima. Arcanima is a science of employing arcane geometry in intricate patterns that maps to unlock mysteries of existence, to draw forth and manipulate the body etheric energy. But if I am not mistaken, you already possess some geometric understanding of the craft. Shall I deepen your knowledge of our history as well? Roots of Arcanima could be traced back into the historic calculation practiced by the people of the South Sea Island. It was these island folk that first discovered the method to express natural phenomena in mathematical terms. Building on the process, the existing mathematical formula were further developed into arcane geometry's precise pattern that allows a practitioner to weave ether into specific magical effects. A mage who invoked this new form of magic became known as Arcanist, and the school of Arcanima was born. Many such mages wishing to expand their knowledge of the world took to the sea abroad trading vessel upon the arrival, and Limsa or Limsa Arcanists found themselves welcome into the Arcanima elite and soon secured position in the realm of governance and council. Knowledge of Arcanist, however, is traditional passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral will be counting a several wielder of Arcanima among her personal staff, become concerned that the exclusionary practice will lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So that the Admiral expressed other orders, an official Arcanist Guild was established. Funding was provided for research and training. Complex and demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own future. If you would like to continue your studies of this challenge discipline, then I must insist that you certificate your commitment to joining our guild. Have you decided to enroll in your guild, or have you not intimidated by the thoughts of excessive thinking? Accept. Your son's judgment is to be commanded. Now start practicing, dedicate, and then introduce you to our guild master. That you might convey your intention in person. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreached but present, so you may speak with Mistress Hubbard-Gim. She was sort of full responsible for the guild's leadership and the intern. You will find her just over there by the bookshop. You need to be shy, though. Her mind is sharp and critical. Her manner is always most. Yes, I am Tulip Grimm. Greeting and welcome to the Arcanist Guild. As Mir has doubtly explained, I am serving as acting guildmaster until our wayward leader designs to return. I assume our able receptionist also spoke of our art origin. Allow me then to expound upon its nature. Arcania taps into the living energy of ether. Evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps, by our ability to manifest arcane entity carbuncle and manner of magic which this ethereal ally employs at our command. The core of the disciple, however, is founded in the pursuit of definitive solution to any potential quandary, even on the field of battle. Nay, especially on the field of battle, this principle has proceeded. If one wishes to make a certain question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. Arcanist is measured by her ability and calmly analyze situation from most to moment and responded with the most appropriate spells at hand. The study of Arcania will test your mental abilities to the point of complexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through the predicament after predicament? And all ambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Now see if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your. In Lower La Nusca, you will find, among others, 3 species of past dwarf rats, ladybug. See through the Tempest Gate, and you will soon encounter the. Okay, basically killing. Yeah. Wrong way. I've been looking at this. Later found Melvin's Gate. You get more outstanding duty payment. And with those merchant ever learn. Or I'll catch sight of any offenders. I shall drag them to the gate, kicking and speaking if needed. No more ledger bound from this Bismarck, you say. Follow the path to the upper deck and you find. Okay. Actually, Pajama has kind back to the outflow of joy of Tax Lady. I'm not going to schedule for okay. What do you mean? Hope we furnished a Bismarck ladder. Beg your pardon, good madam, but you were an adventurer, are you not? Realize this is sudden, but we urgently need to help you stocking our orders. We are in the midst of preparing full course meals for course soon arriving guests, but I fear we are short of fresh lamb. Of course, the main course. We are to be grateful if you could slice. I'm like, thanks, Vader. I'm among our patrons. By this rate away, they will put an end to their appetite, but this is the best interest of the city-state. Any of the merchant named and pleasure for to dine with us, other than all the gates notified rapidly. Reports a Viking. Try no effort to ensure that all our people enjoy their finest food and hospitality, so if doubt hurtful. Someone decides to leave without setting the bell, and there the bell goes. First time patron did just that. Well, Shumo is the one who lovingly prepared a meal, man's meal. He is quite upset by the whole affair, has taken it upon herself to draw it in the frustration of the offender's might. I trouble you to deliver it to Yellow Dragon on our behalf. Well, Shumo should be done at least. How dare they? Who is lying? Sure, I poured my heart and soul into grilled dough. If I ever get my hands on that skunk, I will grind with cloves to bread. Here is my rendition of the criminal. Please deliver to Godbert at the Troll Tower. He will know what to do. Hello. So like, get one for coin venture. Oh, you fancy working for that Kraken's arms, one of the greatest pirate crew in Limsa. If you're interested, take her up to these steps, balcony above and talk to follow Billy our cat. Right by him. They'll do right by ye. Damn, easy. Really know how to speak English. Greetings, friends, and welcome to the 7th stage. We're warriors of the finest spice from the east. All our products are guaranteed obtained through companies. Oh, you do not seek spices but employ them. Well, then let us speak on how you might be of service to our organization. Our misery returned from her latest voyage, bearing exotic spice ever before seen in Rosa. I have prepared 2 samplers. In them I will have you delivered to Pretender. First from Gandalf, whom you find at the Coral Tower, and the second is Master Langsat, the head chef of the Bismarck. Now make certain the right person gets the right set. Go now and return here once you've accomplished it. Okay. New sample of the 7th stage. Alright, let's have a whiff of it. Oh, it ain't smelling nothing like it before. The note is that it's Old Thord. Last I heard, Old Thord was under Emperor rule. All the 7th those did. All of Vans managed to get all of this. Any road, I reckon I can cook up something fresh and do with it. Thanks for the delivery, friend. Look at the headquarters of the Owl Dragon, the keeper of the peace. Limsa the Limsa is her. I can assist you with it. The sample of the spice, courtesy of the 7th century. There is no mistake, this is the fire sand and the kind used by the Guardians beside. Quite intriguing, very well. We will consider placing an order. Oh, you thought that you had brought me spice. I see you're not familiar with parliabilianism. Sake of convenience. Uses the word spice to refer to literally anything he has produced at the high seas. At least you worry the man is engaged in any activity that is considered piracy. Far from it. Think of him as a trader, a heavy armed one, representing immense interest in. Alarming numbers have gone missing of late, though I suspect you already heard of the rumors. It's essential that we are certain our safety to this end. I have prepared a list based on reports of our citizens. Would you be so kind of to deliver it to my colleague in Bismarck Hall and in her name? Thanks. Biker at Bismarck, and you have an artist. What the hell is this supposed to be? Looks more like the prow of a ship than a man's face. Look, we would like nothing more than to bring the offender to justice. It's our duty after all. However, we will need a bit more gold than this piece of art. It will be easiest for all if our Shinmo were to come here and answer some questions. Please Okay, so are you telling the chef's drawing sucks? Yep, I'll tell her that. Now I gotta go back down and deliver that damn thing. Come back and we'll see both samples of radar will be. This is no small part due to our affable courier. This unfortunate but notice accumulated over the course of years does not fade overnight. There are many still who are hesitant to do business with savage pirates. Yet the old days of piracy have passed, giving ways to new ways of opportunity. My crew and I have decided to embrace this fate. With the Admiral's blessing, with engaging in form of trade with Berlin ships, everything we do, you may rest assured it's within the law. Doo-doo. Oh, so you spoke to Goldberg. So haha, within the bells, all your jackets will have that swollen spawn unlocking the thunderstorm, and then I'll take my filleting knife and... Huh? Goldberg wants me to go to the Coral Tower for questioning. But what more information does he want than my friend doesn't already provide? Isn't the picture supposed to paint a copy of it? Here. Simply, yet probable it has of an interest with them. But yeah, indeed, if some thing task to pass the time, then I'll have a job for you. Now to reward any venture who slay at least 5 wharf rats. There's no shortage of pests lurking outside the Tempest Gate, so you should hurry and take a good opportunity. Great, trying to find someone to things done. There's advice for any venture headed to the missing member. If you're looking for a place to wet your whistle, first I advise you to turn your tail and run. Cat Wilson is no mood to entertain customers. If they're good at it. But maybe dealing with a customer in a sort of swift might take her from her doldrum. But if you mean venture... Oh, good. Oh, only approximately in some central property faster, seizing every Garland ship before we can take a crack at them. Sorry to state affair, but fellow self would be right. This probably. Ooh, so you know something. Hey, wait, sympathy ain't worth more, you know. And well, the good we got to have more permission to capture a Garland ship, but what's getting beat to her prey. We built a reputation one right off the coast. Old Valbar now selling a dozen arms in the breeding sea. A few Imperial dogs found in glimpse of territory get snatched by Krakens uniting hunting waters. I roused me crew spirits and I said we were revived the old ways, but after all our struggles, dying to land those bastards, they all have all the fun. Yeah, you try to make light of the dilemma. Don't push your luck, Scratch, or I'll gut you like a regular fire. Wait, we're pirates, goddamn, so we should think like pirates. Better keeping the lips of water safe. We'll rapidly supply shipments to the Garland outpost along the coast of Aldenard. It's a so simple, I don't know why I didn't think of this. A 4, thank you for your unintended inspiration, Scratch. Do you think I'm almost at EP to that shark? Oh my god, I don't like to read like parrot talk. I don't really have parrot talk, but whatever. Get are you meeting with the captain? Well, I could pack all the way out of here. Well, whatever you did, thank you for doing it. Last thing we need to go on our rampage. Back job and leaving us with ain't easy paying by the admiral's rule, but if they can find a way, captain was awesome. Cutscene. Or quest up. Oh, this quest up here. Welcome to the list model list. If there are you would like to know, feel free to. That's something for teams. Person list. Thanks for bringing me the list. I'll be sure to memorize their messages appear. Help me to spot them. Most folk enter the city by past lower calls. That's why I'm on constant watch here undercover. So that's up suspicion next time. I've been doing this job for so long, I'm becoming a pretty good judge of characters. If there are shady characters talking about, you can rest assured that I can pick them out. Things Bozeman was fresh lamb. Does it? Got it. I can't do it. Slice myself, fresh off the grill. Was Mark one's fresh lamb. Sorry, but I haven't had a single bite yet. The shift began any road. You can get lamb easily, although by hunting the lamb, by grazing outside the city. Go through Zebler's Gate and follow the path east and south for a bit. You'll run into a fluffy and boardwalk. Bright and cheerful. Sounds like you already know Yellow Jack's good grades. You truly are a model adventure. Dave, Paragon. Among your fellows, do you think you can do me a favor? I'm supposed to go and fill up the street lamp with oil, so. The street lamp with oil. Fucking street lamp with oil. Hello, Mr. Fishy. Fish when you want to order new fishing boat. Supposedly not to win out the fishing ship. Now, plus, fisher folks are starting to return to sea once more. The past time I did the same. But before I can put out to sea again, I need to have a new boat built. Our guild has always commissioned Bill, Ted, and all units for buddy. Easily be easy. If you want for something to do, may have you can run over to Amariah Guild or fault with the fortune of the heart on instead. Indeed, I will know how long you expect to have. Oh, freaking errands. She has the nerve to ask me for work while I'm tripping about her saving only to voice on the first venture that comes along. Being young and pretty does not give you a license or shirk responsibility. She get her oil all right. Price of my mind to boot. Hey, this is Doug's sister, Elizabeth, our household meditation. So unless you're proper business with us, currently broke her off. What's this then? A parcel from the Bergamir consortium, eh? Let's have a peek inside. Oh, well, that walnut bread, gingerbread, a few of them Bismarck finger sandwich too. Damn custodians calls for the right way to show appreciation. Some of them says to have unholy appetite. I best save a few bites for myself. Before I think this inside and just Nazi him, though we're always good her boss having it eat of us. That's a armor guild. Hello, how are you doing? I see one person watching so far. That was one. Well. Yeah, the information like last time is sure to be interesting to you. Oh, you return. I hope you do not harbor any ill will towards me for any exceptions. I believe the most important lesson for a green adventurer to learn that she should always question the motives of everyone she. If I have given offense, allow me to make it up to you with some advice. Call me. Revisit the eye outside of Temple's Gate and pass the admin fish. The sentry stationed there keeps watch over the world, and with trouble arises, they sometimes turn to outside from. If you wish to make a name for yourself as a trustworthy adventurer, you speak to opportunity at the eye and offer your assistance. What do you want? Needs your help, prepare a treat for her. These days, poor Baldwin's so busy looking after others, he hasn't been able to look after himself. He deserves something for his effort. Wherever he in his cup and starts speaking of the old days. It never fails to mention hourly seems he has made his future communication. Obviously, he still has fond memories of that life, so I'm thinking a few orally umbrellas might be something he appreciates. Could you help me by procuring 4 of them? We're willing to help speak with Elendra by the F castle. She knows we're very salty. Okay. Kill some of the suckers. Running way towards you. Still knows Amariah. fancy a trip outside the city walls. I'd like to do a visit to orchard by the name of Summer Fort Farms. Ever heard of the place owner? Stillmore is an old mate of mine. He has got himself a few crew of most foreign pirates type that, and has been trying to bring a bit old back to the field after the calamity ruined soil. He mentioned needing another and or two names sprang to mind. I gave you glowing recommendations, so make your work hard and impress the old bastard. You'll need direction to place ain't hard to find. Just take the double gate out of the city and follow the road north. Whoever thought giving them weird names they can't pronounce and fucking talking like a pirate is fun, and no, it's not. Shit. Brian actually likes umbrella Scots. I've never seen considered. I'll think. Regardless of its how you seek, you ought to find plenty by the river past Tempest Gate and kill shit. I'll fool you twice. Hello. maximum. Okay. A new crate. Just say someone told you to come here for work, lass. I'm afraid you've been had. You know the higher adventures. It's true, but we always go through them. I want to assign you duties. You'll start working. If you don't mind working in an official capacity. Personal request. My granddad's head of the Red Rosters. He asked me to bring me some liver. River told liver, but the mere thought of putting slimy liver on slimy frog, if you care to fetch a liver or three from hidden, River told what dwells around the isle. I'll kill you those frogs and I shall fillet it. Piece of shit. Good lifestyle adventure. Now I like to take these liver to granddad's myself, but I can't just up. Oh, mention that mere sight of those slimy things. Would you mind doing the delivering me instead? Find old Ock in the Red Roster liver. Told, River told livers to. I'll do it. Dodos. Run. Guys, meter flow gauge has been unlocked. Sure, this is the last time I send that granddaughter of mine to fetch River Toad's livers. Well, these are the livers I asked for. I should have known better. I didn't take these last. I regret any trouble we've caused you. I heard that the new orders use fish livers for fertilizer, and so I thought I would give Toad livers a try. Farmer can't be afraid to try new things, eh? He might grow his knowledge. Grows his crops. Not his farm grew to be what? You do well to stick around and Red Roosters. What do you want? I hope you don't feel sheepish about hauling a wee bit of wool to flock Barrington, shorn and stack. It's all set to sail. Remember the manic miller up north takes it. Let's it for us. The scenes old wool has carried tending to today in lackadaisical over. I hope you might see the sack of fleece down by the flock pen reach the miller's wall. Losing sleep over sleep. They call me the Steech sheep herd, but all three kind of livestock were bred the air all under my throat. Nevertheless, sleep remains my first love, my true passion. My one true passion. So you can imagine my dismay at finding my flock in front feet. I can't very well take worn out wool to market. Sheep with no shine is good for nothing but mutton. Well, where's that wool? There's way. See what Darwin has to say. It has some moles sheep with. If a lifetime unescrupulous into the advancement of agriculture art has taught me anything, is that the fruits of knowledge are of preserving themselves without an adventure's bond to protect them. After all, my work will become to nothing. Take for example the splendid order pumpkin crops I was able to cultivate years of publicizing and testing the last method tangible by the subterranean thorners, clever hedge mold. I already engineered a pumpkin to resist fire, drought, frost, weed, and just a ritual. I just need someone to kill them all. I shall kill those animals for you. What do you want? If I wish to be interested, the wealthy of it. Mind looking into something for me, adventure? It may even be of interest to you. So that plot within mist are the auction off you, Elsie. 12 damned, wandering Israel to purchase their own piece of law, a skull. And upon that plot of land, you'd be free to build a house for you. First, you can't tell me that thought isn't slightly appealing, can you? It is a bit surprising that the Talas Curry had the time and resources to prepare such an area with the kobolds and the primals causing all. Who am I to judge? The apparently politician, much less piracy, but I'm like nothing more than to build my own home. I've yet to verify the truth of the tale just yet, but if you have no objection to take a detour from your adventure, why not head towards the gate to see if Maelstrom represents can confirm and deny these event auctions. Okay. Back with Fierce. The lamb whose fierce was white as ice. For sure to go, and now we are stuck with lousy and time takes me to brush out one clean the lights to two more. I just can't keep up with it by myself. If you could brush 3 socket sheets for me, we might be able to wipe out the infestation. Let Morgan know his shape one. Coming up the streets from vices. Let's kill those fucking. Button is my name. Oh, what is it? Adventure? Oh yes, the auctions. By order of the Admiral herself, this and all plots within are to be sold exclusively to adventurers, so as to encourage your imagination to Limsa. Why only adventure, you ask, particular necessity? The Limsa is dire need of fresh blood, capable and courageous adventurer who will fight her foes and those who build a home who will have that much more incentive. As for what manner of placement this, I think it's best that you journey there and see for yourself. Please direct any question you might have to your station just past there. Okay. I think I have money to build a home. Adventurers who know how to build a bicycle. We have found sheep or dedicated souls who require delicate care. Truly wonderful will require time and love them. Thus careless their coat, so gently listen to their soft beat. Ears feeling the warmth of death on. What else? They call it the Red Rooster's Feed, but make no mistake, dodos are the birds that keep dead steady. Those sweet and tender eggs, their succulent meat, so long as you poop a dodoling poison gland you're in for some scrumptious and healthy poultry. They're so delicious I have reminded myself some birds just aren't meant to be paid, or perhaps I don't. Talk to Exhibit Pen and see if we can turn those exquisite creatures to their pen. From a complex solution to power rather than going around killing things. Nevertheless, I'm afraid it's too late to alter my method now. Continue to focus on complex situations and stick around to kill things. What hubris with ignorance that I alone can overcome the unfaithful, vast and profound mystery of. But with you here, I assure we can do it. Take an externally marked up science. Concoction I currently formulated could change horticulture as well known and imagine a blue one could grow over crops and ward off pests. All I need are these some ladybugs and to squash them. Okay. Ladybugs still can I resist? Thanks. Find some Alkalavra David with a bit of wrong with you? When I ever please see you, I was about to cry foul, but with your help, those did with the dodos pecked through the fence and flew the coop, or fled the coop. Luckily, they know better than to leave the stead. There are 3 bolting dodos, and all of you caught one. Roll one of dodo-sized sack over. Once you've caught all the birds, I'm leaving them in. For again, care I need to repair the fence before I turn them to bushes. Okay. This sack. One more dodo. Go kill some. I am fine. I'm fine. Where? Appeared to be once collected 3 policies biscuits. It's inventory, really. Outfits live in pure ladybugs and supplying the scent of ladybug blood. The crops certainly to ward off the parasite we are applying the law. Manipulating the law of nature. Of course, we not just let ladybugs go and defending the crop as always the last question for them. I hardly see the signs of that. Dodos. Full-size dodos. Oh, my precious darling, without their poison breath, their defenseless out in the wild, Daddy. Dodo gets so worried. Now my dodos have it. You'll stay around and look after my babies, won't you? At least until they're ripe for slaughter. That was that rebel. What a mill. Filler in. Why I ask you, why would Alagos want anything to do with my flour? Not as if they can bake it into bread or... Okay. But that doesn't stop them from raiding my granaries day in and day out. If this does so much longer, I will have anything to make to the market and money lenders will come for our daughter. Please, I beg you, help me drive off this. Think about the government, like the health thing for the Where's that blasted courier? Do the sheep stop growing? Does they'll stop turning? What entitles him to rest? So I'll let him count sheep in the soon the felt shall be wahaha. Be milling about great. Breathtaking is not proud, still turning rug gears, turning the mills never stops, and so neither can the millers assigned to its upkeep. Vigilance is the key. By adjusting to modern issues today, we assure the wheels of prosperity continue to grind. Fortunately, I have my hands full with the work of the day and cannot leave my situation to tend to inspection. I would entrust that duty to you. Seek out other three millers, heed their concern and praise with certain of finding. Birds hope of a stable venture. Now, fleet ruling is as well as good for you run of the mill miller. You know that what gets my grindstone spinning? Brains. What's worth his sweet none but one shred into factless flour once the unfounded galagos can't go their hands off of it. It is precisely what I need you to slay them and recover the 4 sacks they pilfered. Once you have done so, take the sacks of flour down to the steep. Gilmore Har will take care of the rest. Come back to here later on. Tired of reading. Do 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 do. Honestly, the creature beyond the city will pose you no threat. It is with great pleasure then I inform your connection initiation into the guild. From this day forth, you may proudly bear the title of the Arcane. As you continue your forays into the wilderness and keep the pages of your Gilmore turning, there is no finer teacher than the harsh mistress of. In order to commemorate this occasion, I give you the enemies marked within the page. When you especially chosen to challenge your ability in Arcania, when you decide in this strategy to attack the source opponent, which to test it. Still, you can command Garvankil as easily as you might move your own limbs. Return me with further instruction, that will be. is to take Neoso in forward to become a unit ready. Speaking of such, have you been practicing your tactics with Herbuncle? I believe it is time to assess the improvement of your previous trial. I will have you pulls in the lower lot. Let's go 3 wild dodos and 3 tiny Endargos. However, the behavior of your opponent is fundamentally to expect a strategy and applies to Arcana. And to its fullest potential, I expect you to be back here in time for dinner. Okay, now we'll stop there for tonight, and thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe and hit the notification bell for more.